one of the things that we have learned through all these years of trying these things is that the computer really is a great tool as long as you are in control of the tool and not the tool in control of you. Also, that CAD, for all it's good, is a very difficult system to work under, particularly at the beginning of the design process. So that's why the design process is, I guess, jump-started using what is, we are best at. Humans are, our brains and our hands. That's what separates us from the rest of the species around us. Maybe our legs too, but we can't do very much with our legs in the studio. The other thing that we try to do in the studio is to approach the design process in a slightly different way than traditional methodologies. And I think it's always a good idea to shake our way of looking at the world. And this workshop, I think, tries to do that too. Not just to use the computer in a different way, but also to approach the design process in a different way, a non-traditional way. And I think the hope is that during this kind of very intense, almost immersed, diving into a totally different realm of exploration and activity, your mind begins to open up to other ways of doing things. Then new opportunities come. We were talking this morning with a group and saying, I don't understand, but we're producing this thing that's kind of working. And without even looking where you're working, the guy doing the digital model, the guy doing the analog model, it's kind of part of the same work, the same idea. And it's part of that, which is this kind of special mind. And I think if you really were there, and I think looking at what you have done during the 3 days, I think everybody at one point or another point were there. You have this ordinary, extraordinary sense of first, not knowing what time it is, being completely out there, not really having a sense of who you are. I mean, the whole process takes over you. It's almost like listening to great music. You just are out there. You get inside the model with your video. You defamiliarize yourself, so you see the whole production in a different light. So you use that also. Then we analyze them, diagrams and tracing and so on. Then we use CAD to bring them. But again, it's not to recopy things, but rather to migrate to a different media. And every time you migrate, as you have to translate, and then you evolve. So that's what you see. It's several iterations of that process.
Exciting. Excavated, but then all of a sudden it was hollow where it should be solid, and it loses the appearance of solid void. It's void where you want it to be void, solid where you want it to be solid. And if the solid part is also voided, that's kind of strange. What's going on there? And you ask, well, is that supposed to be open? No. Well, why is it void? It's supposed to be solid. Right.
What we need to do, what's your name again? Beth. What we need to do is, first to focus on what is the partie. The partie on this is not the tower.
No.
What is it?
The partie is the building.
The wall building.
Undulating.
It's the snake building.
The snake
That's the scheme. So that's the first thing we need to solve. Now, then the tower will talk to you. The tower will know what it wants to be.
Okay.
The same here. The tower is just off. And I think you have a point. This is a little bit too much. It's too heavy.
Yes,
You need to perforate. But I think the ground is nice. I like the water idea. You're on. You're on. Just keep it up.
Yeah, see, that's what we took video cameras and we got super close to these things. So now we have pictures, or you never think of looking at this thing like that. This is a little piece. So a lot of cool things happening.
Who's done?
We should have 3 jobs. Which one? Part-time part-time CIA woman.
Making different layers of wedges. So it shows different types of information.
They were fascinated by this. I told them when they came up that they would find things like the inside of their Game Boy maybe, like how they move through spaces.
Right.
So they were really intrigued, and now they've asked for scraps. They want to start making things.
So I'm making.
Oh.